Hi there. I don't know whether we are live or not. There was an issue again, um, and I've refreshed the page, and it's come up with end stream as the only option. So I'm hoping that I am live, and I'm here with the updates for We Share Abundance. So if somebody can let me know um, what's going on. It looks like we've got Mary from Chicago, and Lewis from Lisbon, and Peter from Kettering in England, and Derek from West Palm Beach, Florida, Eric from Quebec in Canada, and Lewis is letting me know that I am live. Okay. And we've got Brandon from Oregon in the USA as well. Okay, so here we are live. Good. Been a bit confusing for me. Not difficult to confuse me with technical things and stuff, but it has been a bit confusing for me with this live stream yesterday and today. Hopefully it'll be back to normal by tomorrow. So We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We are an emerging nation. We've been around for about 4.5 years, putting in solid foundations. We're now expanding our economy to improve the liquidity and value of our currency. We're always making improvements and developments elsewhere as well. But everything is done to benefit our citizens, and everybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, there's no obligation. All you do is register, prove you're a real person, and that's it. There are lots of things that you can choose to get involved in if you want, but it is always at your option. Once you become a citizen, you're recognized as equal to every other citizen. We just see everybody simply as a human being. Doesn't matter what gender you are, what color, class, creed, where you come from, anything. It doesn't matter to us. We just see everyone as a human being. We recognize that each human being is unique, has something unique to offer our community, and therefore of equal value to our community. So that is where we are, and that is our non-separatist ideology. We have a little affirmation that helps us with that, which we'll get to in a moment. After we've had our opening prayer, which is designed to help you find true happiness in life, not short-term pleasure, that everlasting joy that's within you. It's something that a lot of people don't really know what it is that's missing from their lives. They might be very outwardly successful. You know, people say, oh, this guy's very successful, he's making a lot of money, or he's a top sportsman, or all sorts of different things, you know, that people can say that they're successful. But these people aren't really happy, and they're still searching for something. They don't know what it is and how to get it. And if you're not happy, I don't think you're successful. I think success is measured by happiness. And the only way that you can get that true, everlasting happiness, certainly you can't buy it, it's by getting out there and being of loving service to others. And the great thing about that is it'll attract into your life everything else that you want and need. So that's what our little prayer's about. And I'll just recap on the people we've got in now, because I was just asking for a bit of help with whether we were live. But we've got Mary from Chicago in the USA, Lewis from Lisbon in Portugal, Peter from Kettering in England, Derek from West Palm Beach, Florida, USA, Eric from Quebec in Canada, Brandon from Oregon in the USA. We got Sianda from South Africa, Werner from South Africa, Richard from Devon in England, Nankiep from Nigeria, Rene from Rotterdam in the Netherlands, and we've got Bozina from Edinburgh in Scotland. So welcome to you all, and welcome as well to anybody that's watching the replay. We have a lot of people that watch the replay because not everybody can make 7 p.m. London time. It's not convenient for everyone. So the replays are all available in YouTube and in Facebook and Twitch. So let's get started officially now with our little prayer and affirmation, and I'll bring you up to date with where we are. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their lives. Amen. And our little affirmation: we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Okay, I got a couple more people in, I think. We've got Kingsley from Manchester in England, and we've got George from Venezuela. Jorge, I suppose it should be pronounced, coming from Venezuela. And we've got Derek from Wado City in Nigeria. Okay, we have finally cleared up all the bugs. We think we've cleared them all up. Some of them were bugs that didn't affect everybody, and it's very, very difficult. And it's difficult to know if you cleared them up as well, because there could be somebody now that comes up and said, you said you cleared all these bugs, and I tried to piff somebody in Share Hope and it didn't work, or I tried to submit funds to the Share Hope exchange, my crypto from my wallet to my wallet in the exchange, and it wouldn't go through. As far as we know, they should all work now. But if we do get any people that are having problem, particularly with those last two things I mentioned, please put in a support ticket and we'll take a look at it. But we think we've got it all cracked. It's taken a long time. It's taken us 3 days this week, really. Which means that we are a little bit behind in getting the upgrades done for the 777 plan. But we are now working on the special offers for the new members if they choose to upgrade to levels 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7. They're going to get additional benefits. And once that's in place, we're going to put in place the incentives for you as affiliates, because when you sell somebody levels 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 initially in that initial period, not only will they benefit, but you will benefit in many ways as well. So those are what we're working on, and we'll see if we can get those two things done tomorrow. But tomorrow is Thursday, and the thing that we've got after that, which we're going to be starting on Friday, hopefully. I mean, we may even get it started on Thursday, but I doubt that very much. I think we'll take 2 or 3 days, and that is to get everything tied up nicely so that we have that spillover effect. If you are referred or in the team of somebody that is a good solid recruiter, we're not talking about superstars bringing in thousands of people, but we have people that bring in 20, 30 people a month, and instead of it just sort of going along long in their line, we're going to use that to push people through, and that'll benefit the people that are bringing people in. That they're never going to lose those people that they personally refer, but the pass-ups from those people, once they get past a certain stage, will be going to push through the people that they've referred into the next level. So it'll speed up their income ability. It'll also help the people, obviously, because they'll be getting into the next level quicker, and that'll help their ability, income ability, and it'll help the whole plan, because the more people we have getting through those levels, the more funds are deposited in the bank, if you like, for the assisted entries. And the assisted entries are what drive the system and make sure that it doesn't fail. And once we got that done, we will then restart the completion of the boxes for people that haven't done it from our pool. And our pool is roughly about 20,000 people at the moment. It will get used up very quickly. So it's going to be a big boost in this initial period when that 20,000 people get placed. But once they're gone, they're gone. And you're then really going to need to follow up on everybody that is in your pay line to make sure that they're putting people into those little boxes. You know, it doesn't cost anything. And the quicker they do it, the quicker everybody moves through, the quicker you get paid a commission and so on. Now, I know currently there isn't a really good way to contact people unless they happen to be somebody that is in your network within We Share Abundance, rather than the 777 plan, because that can be totally different genealogy. So we will be adding the ability to get their emails, and you'll be able to send a personal email to people. We'll give you some suggestions once we put that in place of how you can approach it, but you can knock it around to suit your own verbiage, you know, make it personal, but do not abuse it. Do not abuse it once it's there. Do not abuse it to promote anything other than helping people with the 777 plan. Okay. I see we've also got in Andrew from Auckland in New Zealand while I've been talking. So that is where we are on the development. And I was talking with Deviani, but it got late and I said, I've got to go, I'm on my live. So, okay. She's just confirming that, in fact, she had already started with the process for the offers, the incentives for the new members. So there has been some work done on it already, but she's got to pick up where she left off and carry on. But it will mean, hopefully, that it's a little bit of the way through, and it'll speed it up a little bit for us. And we got Sam in from Nigeria, I think. He says he's a little bit late. Yeah, you are a little bit late, but you can always watch the replay for the opening minutes. Okay. I added a program into the multiple income streams today. One that a few people had recommended to me, and I've been looking at it for a while. And it's been around for I think since June, but I didn't learn about it till early July. But I've been watching it through July and August to see what's happening with it, really, and it seems to be doing all right. And they seem to be going from strength to strength. Many of you may already be in it. I know it's been widely, what's the word, promoted, isn't it? And so you may have come across it before, but it's Bibo or Bibo, or it's Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out, and it's a sort of club program. You can join it free. You can't benefit from the discounts in buying any products that they are able to source, but I don't think most of you are going to be bothered with that initially anyway, because if you're like me, you don't have a lot of money to spend on products and things anyway. But we'll see what they come up with. But as a free member, you don't get the discount, but you can earn from introducing people, and you can earn up to $1,000 a week as a free member. And if you're earning $1,000 a week, then you can afford to upgrade to a paid member. And as a paid member, you have unlimited cap on your income and can then benefit from the discounts for the goods that you will be able to afford from your commissions. So that is now in the multiple income streams, and you can, if you're already in there, you don't have to rejoin it again or anything like that. You can just put your affiliate link in there, and you're all set to go, aren't you? Just by referring people into We Share Abundance, or even if you're referring them into one of the programs in the multiple income streams, you tell them, sign up for We Share Abundance, go to the multiple income streams, and you'll find my link in there. And that way you're getting them into We Share Abundance. They're going into the Sharehold Power Line. They'll be, exposed to our other programs, the 777 plan and such. And maybe they'll get onto these live events and be able to ask questions and get them answered. They will, if they get through the pools thing, which is still not properly put together yet, but it's close. I'll get it done certainly by this weekend, and that'll be in there, and that is free money, so they'll want to get into that, so it's another way. You can, of course, give them your link directly if you feel that they're not going to join We Share Abundance and go through this, but once you've given them their link and they have joined you, then again you can say, to help you promote this, why don't you join We Share Abundance and put your link in the multiple income streams. So it all comes together and all helps in any way we can. So it is now in there. Sometime in time we'll get through and we'll tidy the whole lot up, because some of them look different than others, and sometimes it's hard to find things, but we'll get to it. We'll make it all a little bit neater in the not too distant future. We've got who else? We've got Peter in from Cameroon, and we've got Nankiep in. Have we forgotten about the Miracle Fund game? No, the Fund Miracle site has been mentioned quite a lot, Nankiep. And as soon as I can get the time to spend time with the developers for that, not our existing developers, we're going to employ specialist game team, but I will need to spend time with them, making sure that everything is as we want. And at the moment I don't have the time, but once we've got this 777 plan done and the Sharehold is running okay, then I will be doing two things mainly. One, is doing community promotion. Now, that isn't going to benefit, well, it will to an extent. It will benefit the community matrix in the shareholder plan. But other than that, it will not benefit the membership as a whole, really, apart from getting the feedback from the numbers, how much we spend to get so many sign-ups and what they're worth and how many, all this sort of thing. The benefit will be going to the cash cow members. We've only got about 25 of them, so we should be able to get some really good, significant impetus for those members. So that's one thing I'll be concentrating on. The other is that Fun Miracles site, working with the specialist developers to get that up and running and get it done in the way that we want. Putting in the back end for the paid part of that program is a relatively simple matter. We've got a few options for how we can go about doing that, but it's getting that game. Initially, one game. We'll be putting more games together, but initially one game to attract people that they can play free, and we will be able to give them some sort of benefits for winning. We'll have a leaderboard and this sort of thing as free members. They will need to register in We Share Abundance to play the game. So it'll be another way that you can develop and get people in. There are a lot of people out there that are not really interested in well, nearly everybody is interested in some form of making money online, but a lot of people don't think it's viable and they don't think it's something that they can do. But there are a lot of people out there that like to play games that aren't in that group. And then you've got the benefit of the people that like to play games and also really want to make money. But it'll bring it all in together. But there's a huge marketplace for people that want to play games. And once we get our games up there, it'd be a fun place for everybody to go. And once again, it'll build our membership base. And the more we build the membership base, the more it benefits everyone within the community. Okay. So thanks for your question, Nankit. But it has been covered quite a lot in the last few weeks, really, on a fairly regular basis. But it's good to bring it up and let everybody know where we are and what's happening with that. So that is the situation. Now, while I'm on the Fun Miracles and the marketing, then our own development will be on, first of all, and primarily the mall. And we'll be getting the mall up and running. Now, the mall is a really big project, but we'll break it down into phases, and we'll get phase one running and make sure it's working right before we get on to phase two. And after we've got phase one up, we'll be able to do a couple of other things. But we are also in the process of sorting out the Easy Business Builder plan. That will be changed drastically. And there'll be some nice touches in there to help you, all of you, very easily make referrals. Now, in that Easy Business Builder plan, we're going to put stuff together where basically you'll be clicking a button and that will get you referrals. How many referrals do you need? Well, I think it'll get you a lot more than you need. But if you can get one referral into the Easy Business Builder plan every month, just one in a month, And the plan is going to cost less than $10 for a year. It's a recurring fee, but it's annual, and it's less than $10 for a year. So it's less than $1 a month. It's about 84 cents or something a month. And all you've got to do is get one person a month. And there'll be tools in there that'll pretty much do it for you. All you've got to do is click the button. And it'll be there for the people that join as well. And if everybody just gets one person a month, and I think people will get more than that, I think everybody will get more than that, unless they're just too lazy to click the button, then you won't be making a fortune at the end of a year. I'm sorry, you won't be making a fortune at the end of a year. But by the end of your second year, and even if you, after year one, you say, oh, well, I've got 12 people, I got one a month for a year, I'm not doing it anymore. Even if that's your attitude, but you stay in the program, and everybody just gets those 12 people. By the end of year two, you'll have an income of over $200,000 a year. And I think that is going to be really powerful in bringing people in as well. It'll be easy for you to do. The people that are good at referring people are going to find it a dream anyway, and they're going to bring in a lot more than one person a month. But the people that think, I can't do it, I've never been able to recruit, I don't want to talk to people, they won't have to. They'll only have to click a button and it will start working for them. And I think just clicking that button, we'll get more than one person a month for everybody. But we'll have to wait and see. But that's what we're putting in place, and there will be all the benefits that are in there currently, plus that system to help you recruit and an amazing income. When I say you won't be making much at the end of a year, I think we've got it here. I think I've got it here. What's happened there? At the end of a year, with everybody bringing in just one a month, you'll only be making, you'll have made, anyway, by the end of the 12th month, you'll have made $1,100. Not bad, really, is it, for $10 a year subscription? But it really starts moving in that second year, and you'll have over $200,000 by the end of your second year, and it'll just keep on growing. So it's going to be a real boost. But we have other things that we've got to do first. And one of them, well, two of them are the things that I've just talked about, and that is the Fun Miracle site, and then the mall, phase one. Okay, let's see, we've got Michael in. Oh, Michael from the Bahamas. Let me see. I'm having an issue with the MetaMask wallet, and so you would then recommend another wallet from that lineup, because after deleting a recent MetaMask app, now it seems I have to wait some 30 for it to be deleted from the system. I don't know really what you're talking about. Your MetaMask wallet, you can open up as many as you want if you want. They tend to be browser extensions, so you would need, well, no, yeah, I think you could even do it in the same browser. It just depends on what you set. Just set a different login for it. I have two MetaMask accounts. One is for the basically for the Sharehope plan, and the other is for anything else. And I just do them in different browsers. I've got one in Chrome and one in Firefox. And so you can do that. But if you want to use a different wallet, yeah, there's loads of them there. I know a lot of people use Trust Wallet. Trust Wallet isn't something I know much about, but I believe from the people that do use Trust Wallet that it's very efficient and pretty simple to link up with and use. I don't use it, so I can't give any comment on that. And I can't give you any sort of more instruction on MetaMask than we have in the video, because it's not really a complicated thing to do. You just got to follow the instructions. If it was complicated, I wouldn't be able to set it up, I'll tell you. So if you just follow the instructions in the site, you should be okay. But if you wanted to use another wallet, by all means do. And you can probably get help from some people on Trust Wallet, not me. But if you put in a support ticket, I'm sure you'll find somebody there that can help you a little bit. But let me find the link for the I think this is the link with the video on. Lost. Here we go. I'll post that now, and that is there for anybody. And it just helps you set up your wallet. One thing you've got to do, of course, once you've set up your wallet, and I think it's shown in this video, is you have to, what do they call it? Upload the token or something. You've got to set the token up anyway, but you've got the links on that page for the token address and how to do it. It's not really a complicated procedure, Michael. Just take your time with it, follow it step by step, and you should be okay. But if you want to go with another one, Trust Wallet is probably the most popular other than MetaMask. And if you struggle with getting that set up, put in a support ticket and somebody will probably be able to help you. Won't be me. Okay, we've got Eric saying you need to have this 777 plan and the Easy Business Builder plan running perfectly to have more people to join the Sharehope plan. Yeah, that's good logic, and that's what we're working on doing. Okay. Do you have any idea when the new Easy Business Builder plan should start? No. And then we've got somebody in from Pakistan. I should know the name that goes with that, but I don't. But anyway, welcome. It's down there as Knowledge Islam, but I can't remember the guy's real name. Derek Murray from Florida. Quick question on Beyond Infinity. What setting would you recommend having the auto deposit setting on? I currently have it set at 10% and $10,000. It's very difficult to. I can't understand why you've got it at $10,000. But it's very difficult to advise because it differs for everyone depending on what their balances are, what their cap is, and everything else. But if you have income each week that is in excess of your cap, in other words, money that is transferable. Maybe let's take a very simple example. Maybe your, I can't remember the exact term they use it, but let's say your big wallet balance or something like that is $1,000, and your cap is $1,001. And let's say you're earning 5% on that $1,000. That would mean you've got $50. But if your cap is 1,001, there'd only be $49 of it available. What do you want to do with that $49? Do you want to just put it back in until you've got more money available, or do you want to pull it out? Now, if you want to pull it out, do you want to pull it all out or only a portion of it? So if you want to pull it all out, you've got to set your figure for the automation at $40 or something like that, so that it covers the amount you've got. If you got it set at $10,000, you've got to have $10,000 before the automation will work. Mine is always set at $100, and I think that is probably a good level to set it at. And then you've got to decide how much of the income that is available to you you want to put back into Beyond Infinity, and how much you want to withdraw. And if you've got, say, $50 available, but you want to withdraw 25 and put 25 back in, then you set it at 50%. But it differs for everybody, every situation and everything else. I would recommend that you don't want to be pulling anything out until you've got over $100 available each month. So I would set it at $100, and then it depends on how much you want to pull out. I think the default settings are $100 and 50%. So if you've got $100, they'll put 50%, $50 back in, and $50 will be there for you to withdraw. It's not a question that can be easily answered. You've got to work it out for yourself, unfortunately. Okay. Knowledge Islam. I'm logging from, just a minute, it's moved from last year to now, and have active but still not received withdrawal from pools. You're going back to the shareholder plan that we had to cancel because it wasn't viable. When we said that if everybody logs in for a year, I mean, that got changed nearly a year ago, and everybody should know about it. It's been widely messaged into your inbox. It's been changed on the website. It's been mentioned in the live updates, and you have to be aware of the two things that are happening. One is the random withdrawals that we've implemented, which were done just the other day. Was it yesterday or no, it's the day before yesterday we did those. And those will be done on a regular basis. And also you can use the new shareholder plan to build your own withdrawal level, anything between $1 and $10,000. It's up to you. So that has been the case for months and months, probably almost a year. Not a year, 9 months anyway, I would think. Okay. Derek Murray, sounds good, thanks. What was that about? Oh, Beyond Infinity. Okay. Yeah, so I hope that's helpful for other people. Now, with Beyond Infinity, they had an information webinar yesterday in Eastern Standard Time at some time. It was about 3 o'clock in the morning or something UK time today. And everybody should watch that, because there have been some developments that you need to be aware of, and you need to take heed of the warning that is in there. It's nothing detrimental to the plan. The plan is carrying on as always. It's moving forward in exactly what was intended. But some of the people that were at the top of the sort of management team have now left the management team for various reasons, which are explained in the video. And it doesn't affect things. It just means the management team is changing. But the ownership of the program is still exactly where it was, and things are still moving in exactly the way that they were. But you need to watch the video and get the full information on that. And to do that, log into your Beyond Infinity account, go to the training section, and then look for the video on the 3rd. Yeah, it'll be the 3rd of September, and watch it. And that's it. You'll get all the information. But it is important you do that. I did message people in their inbox about it. So crack on with it. Michael, I really want to use the MetaMask wallet, and so I'll just wait out the 30 days for the password to be automatically deleted. And so I'll keep up the Trust wallet in mind for a backup plan. So thanks. Yeah, I don't know what the 30-day and password thing is, but you can just create a new MetaMask wallet with a new password. As far as, well, like I say, I mean, I have two of them, one in one browser and one in another. And then you could, I think I could even put one on this phone thing. I think I've got it on here, but it don't work. We got MetaMask. Yeah, I've got MetaMask on the phone. So you can even, and you're probably on a phone, you can put it on there, and then you have to just click on the Get Started button and set yourself up. Just over again. You don't have to wait 30 days or anything to do it. And if you got an app that is already in existence, you can just delete the app, remove it from your phone or from your browser or however it's set up, and then start over and do it again. However, if you've got funds in your MetaMask wallet, you don't want to be doing that, because you don't want to be losing your funds. But you should have a don't know what they call it, a list of words, a key or something like that, secret key or something they call it, that you can then import that old wallet into your new one and get any of the funds out that were in there. I'm sorry if I'm not explaining that very well, but I am not very conversant on it, but I know it's all possible and is available. And make sure you always, when you have a wallet, whether it's MetaMask or Trust Wallet or any other wallet, they all have security backup things, and you need to take that down, be serious about it, and have it stored off your computer. Okay. Let's see. Lewis says, if he has the seed phrase, that's the one, that's what it's called, he can re-establish the password. Yeah, I'm sure you don't have to wait 30 days. I don't know what you've done or how, but have a go at it. Lewis knows more about it than me, obviously, and we've got Renee in as well. Says recover phrase is how it's called. Yes, seed phrase, recovery phrase, whatever. You need that. You do need that, and you should have that. And if you haven't, you can lose everything. So it is really, really, really important for everybody, no matter what wallet you're using, to have that seed phrase, that recovery phrase, whatever you want to call it, have it well documented. Ideally, have a couple of them, and put one in one place and one in another place, not on your computer. Because if your computer gets hacked or lost or something like that, people will find it and they can hack into your account using that phrase. So you want it just on a piece of paper or something, but it's filed where you will always find it. The phrase is 12 words long. Yeah, I think it possibly differs depending on which wallet, but I think it is 12 words with MetaMask. I've been involved in other things where we've had less than 12, and I've been involved in other things where there've been more than 12. But I think 12 is pretty common, yeah, Renee. And we've got Don in from Vancouver Island in Canada, a little bit later than normal. He's normally up at the top, but he's down at the bottom of the comments today. I don't know whether he's just joined or whether he's been, if he forgot to mention. Okay, I do have some numbers for you. No change in the share hope numbers in the last 24 hours. So we're still at 473. We have an increase of 137 in the 777 plan to 22,990. We have an increase of 63 in our registered members to 49,372. And we have an increase of 60 in our active members to 2,511. See, the active member count, we've got that working again now. Multiply Visa, we had another one email verified member, so we're now at exactly 16,000 email verified members in Multiply Visa. And we did manage to get enough money to take us up into the next dollar, just about. So we got $10,536.03 in the bonus pool. And those few cents that we got are from just logging in and getting a revenue share. For those of you that don't know, Multiply Visa is a sister site, but it's pretty much dormant from an income point of view at the moment. It's a good place to go and advertise, but from an income point of view, we can't do much with it until we move the Visa tokens from the Waves exchange, where they were originally started, and we get them onto another blockchain, and we will be controlling the liquidity and value of those tokens at that point. And that will revitalize the Multiply Visa site and help you generate income there, as well as in the different plans and things that we have within WeShare Abundance itself. Okay, I think we've covered everything today. I do want to get that free money presentation done. Not had a lot of time to get onto it today, so not been much done on it today, but I'm hoping that tomorrow will be a bit smoother. Now we've got the bugs out of the way, we think. We'll get on to that free money presentation, get that one up, and then I'll be working on the new 777 plan presentation because of the upgrades that we're doing now. Always moving in the right direction means we're always going to get where we want to go. It's never going to be our final destination, because there will always be another place and another place and another place. If you like, they're all base camps to a never-ending mountain. We'll never reach the summit, or if we do, we'll see another mountain to climb. Okay, we'll always be making improvements. Yes, I do have the seed phrase. The problem is when I started the process, I didn't process the extended browser, but thanks. Yeah, I'm still not sure what trouble you're having, Michael, but with that seed phrase, you should be able to just open another MetaMask wallet and import. You can set any password you want in it, and then just import that account in to that new wallet using your seed phrase. Okay, we're done. The 777 plan going nice and steadily. The shareholder plan going slowly, as was pointed out by Eric, but we will be doing something with that. As I say, once I get onto the marketing for that, I'll be putting a lot of marketing together for it, and it will start to grow, and you'll have the benefit of everything that I'm doing. You'll be able, if we find something that's working, you'll all know about it, and you'll know how it's working and what it cost and what the results were, and you'll have the exact information of what was done and everything else. So it'll be there to help you, but that will start growing nicely as well. The 777 plan is growing nicely, and that's going to get that boost from the pool that we have in the near future. So everything's looking bright. The Easy Business Builder, I'm excited about, but I have got somebody working on that system that I mentioned in brief to you, we will be making that available to members, and the restructuring of the pay plan, it isn't really very difficult. The benefits are going to be pretty much the same as you would have got as a Warrior Chief, that $100 level, but they're only going to cost you, well, they're not going to be the same. They're going to be vastly better, vastly improved, but they will include everything that was included in that level. But you'll be getting them for, can't remember the exact figure. I think it's $9.75 a year, but it's just under $10 a year. Okay, that's it. So get out there, keep pushing. The more you push now, the easier it'll be in the future. The more love you share, the more service you offer, the more happiness will come into your life. And life is about being happy. Okay? It's easier if you can pay your bills to be happy, but it isn't the be all and end all. You can be happy even if you're struggling to pay your bills. But it's a lot easier if you can pay your bills, and we're going to help you do that as well. But the main thing is be happy, folks. And I'll see you same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Till then, God bless you all. And Rick's just saying the new EBB plan at under $10 a year will bring in a lot of people. Yeah, I think it will. I think the free money program will bring in a lot of people as well. We'll be putting them all together. They're all going to work together and help. Okay. See you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Yeah. In a